test, 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 test. Boop, 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 boop. Figure some stuff out. Arena sounds. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, today we play Arena. And then we'll talk about the RC in Vegas after a little bit, but I just kind of I want to play some Arena. I was playing some standard Otters while I was working, and man, I am so back. I love Temur Otters. I love Temur Otters so much. Oh, I love it so much I'm going to throw my wig off. It's crazy. I just want to play some Otters. So straight into it we go. It's quiet. Let me figure out something to do about the quiet. A lot of Storm Chasers talent and that. We'll keep it. We'll start with the Storm Chasers talent, I think. Da da da. What should we do? Some background sounds. I think we're gonna shotgun a breeding pool. And we're gonna play Storm Chasers. And then we're gonna play Storm Chasers. My game is running a little slow right now. That's not great. Da da da. We'll have that nice and low, I think. We'll try to psych them out. That's fine. I would like some other spells soon. It's like a mono white aggro situation. We're gonna have that enter tapped. We're gonna swing with just the Enduring Vitality. That's fine. If he pumps it, so be it. I would really like some spells though. Preferably, I would like to top deck Boomerang basics and start cycling my Storm Chasers. He is flying, so I can't block it. Yeah. I'd like to draw more cards. There we go. I think... Do I need the Offspring? I don't want the Offspring. Like, I'm gonna feel bad if I whiff here, but I don't know. I don't have any mana to do anything. Just discard one of the lands and the Vitality, I think. I mean, there's the Boomerang basics. We are quite low. These guys are in the air. He just needs one more damage and we die. He did it. He got one more damage. Okay, that was a bad start, but it's okay. This was a weird hand. Open some packs. I feel like this card's going to be a problem in the future. Like 2 mana, draw 3 at instant speed. Like having 3 lessons in the grave is not going to be difficult. That's going to be a problem. Do 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 do. This is kind of not good. This is better. I guess we'll put back one of the thunder traps, maybe? It's either one of the thunder traps or one of these guys. I think it's the thunder trap. Let's analyze. First game, Second game. We're just playing best of ones arena grinding. I'm inclined to Thunder Trap because we don't get any value of the Badger Mole this turn. Good old ladder times, right? Let's see. It looks like there's like white-based enchantment aggro decks going around, so like Storm Chaser's talent is just like all reliable. But the Roaring Furnace helps us remove stuff, and I think we want to remove stuff more than anything. So we'll grab that. I think this will be our land next turn. And then we Mole Cub. And then we tap to Ward 2. So we play this as our land for turn. And then we tap this one and this one for the cub. And then we earthbend the mountain. The cub makes it so that this mountain now taps for a green in addition to its red. And then we Roaring Furnace. We hit there. And no attacks. So I'm playing a kind of combo deck that has aggro lines. Boo, he seemed at my thing. Looks fair and balanced. Right now it's pretty fair and balanced. Standard tends to be slower than like the shenanigans I was doing in Modern by comparison. But my deck is based around this guy right here as one of the combo pieces, and Enduring Vitality makes it so the creatures I control can tap for any colored mana. And it's an enchantment creature, so in this one, when it dies, it comes back as an enchantment so that I still have the ability of giving my creatures the ability to tap for mana. And then the Badger Mole Club gives me the ability to tap creatures. When I tap a creature for mana, I get an additional green source. So I'm ramping like crazy when I have Badger Mole Cub and Enduring Vitality. Unfortunately, oh fuck. I don't have double green for this right now. So we're gonna have to play this. Get a forest. Yeah. And the payoff for all of this mana is a combination of things. So I have Valley Flood Caller, which untaps all of my otters and rats and a couple other creature types, but mostly otters and rats is what it does in my deck. And anytime I cast a non-creature spell, it untaps them and gives them +1/+1. So if I have Enduring Vitality out, I can tap them for mana and then cast a non-creature spell, and then they untap. And I think you can imagine from there that I have a lot of mana. I think I want to unlock this more than I want the 3/3 right now. Yeah, I need the card draw more than I need the vitality. We're just drawing lands, man. Jeskai Ascendancy flashbacks. Yeah. Basically. Similar to Ascendancy type stuff. Dude, that did pretty well at Vegas. I think we can start talking about Vegas a little bit now that y'all have showed up. Sorry, I'm eating 6 damage here. That's fine. Vegas. Song of Tote and Taz. That makes a bunch of rats. And gives them haste. And gives all my creatures haste. It's pretty sick. I think I want to tap there. Avatar is out. Avatar is fully out right now. Avatar was also legal this weekend. So some Avatar cards were in fact running around. Is he gonna put it there? There's preferable, actually. Because at least I can trade here unless he pumps it up. Like, probably Sharmage's Rescue. Looks like the same deck that I played last round. But in Vegas for the RC, I went 5-4. So not bad. Though I was out of the tournament after round 8. That's when I got my 4th loss. The way that the RC works, you need to be 6-3 or better to make day 2. So after you have 4 losses, you can't make day 2. You're basically out of it. And I decided to play out the 9th round for fun, but my 9th round opponent did not show up. So, yeah. Went 5-4, technically. But it was more like a 4-4, you know? So I made it pretty late in the day. X4 drop, go for food. Except for I was 8 rounds in when I went 4-4. So didn't feel the best. This is a problem. Let's Thunder Trap first because it'll replace the card for Roaring Furnace. Got a Storm Chasers. I don't think we can lethal here. Feels bad that we were like 1 card short of being able to kill this guy. And he can almost certainly pump up that somehow. Oh. And there's no way I can make a flyer. We have to hope that we top deck off of the Steaming Sauna into the Blood Maw. That's what we need here. I got a Valley Flood Collar. That's not what I needed. We gotta hope that he has nothing. Oh, he has Double Strike. Yeah, he's got it. Darn. No removal spells. Close. We had all of the pieces. If we could have lived another turn, we probably could have killed them next turn. So, kind of close. But yeah, being in until round 8 was a very good experience, I think. That's like the best I've done in an RC yet. So I feel like all the practice we had here paid off. Round 1, I played against Primeval Titan, and I won that match. It was a clean 2-0. And it felt like a very good start to the day, right? You know, I'm feeling good about myself. Winning a matchup that's definitely not guaranteed by any means, but I had like all the pieces that I needed for it. So that felt really good. Round 2 is where things got not so clean. I was against an Izzet Prowess deck, and I played poorly. I did not play well that round. I think if I had played that round perfect, like I lost game 1, and I don't think there was any coming back from how I lost that game. This feels bad. I definitely played bad, played sloppy. But after I lost, I definitely had this big sigh of relief, like a weight that I did not know that was on my back left my back. Like, a lot of the tension and stress of, like, trying to play really well really kind of fell off of me. Which, I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what happened. Multitasking is hard. It was definitely a moment of, I don't think I can do worse than that all day. And you know what? That turned out to be true. The rest of the day, I didn't play as badly as I played in that second match. I definitely cleaned it up, felt a lot better about how I was doing. The fuck? Why are we facing nothing but white enchantment? And only drawing lands while we do so. This is kind of frustrating, but yeah. So round 2, prowess, lost 0-2, but instead of getting doomer about it, I was really able to keep a positive outlook on it, not dwelling on the fact that I fucked up really badly in my second game. And I was able to go into round 3, which was against Espergorios, which I am very favored in all weekend. I don't think I dropped a single game against Esper, so that felt really good. Clean 2-0 against the Esper player. So that, back on the upswing of things. Round 4, I'm against Ruby Storm and I lose. But it was such a nice match. Like, my opponent was just very kind. And I love Ruby Storm. So it was very fun to watch him play Ruby Storm. I actually, after our game 1, he had missed lethal one turn. He had it the next turn, so it didn't quite matter. But I pointed it out to him after the fact of just like, hey, you definitely had me dead to rights there. The Song of Totentaz is very tempting, but I'm going to go with the Storm Chasers because we have all these Boomerang basics and it just makes more sense. We don't have the other combo pieces right now, so picking up the Totentaz doesn't make sense here. We will play this. And I don't know. I'm just going to go and swing in with a Thunder Trap because there's no way he blocks it. I don't know if we get rid of the Dark Confidant. Like, I don't want him to be getting card advantage. But I also don't care if he's hurting himself like that. Yeah, we're just gonna play out double Storm Chasers, draw with the Boomerang basics, and now we have this in our hand, and that looks like a good thing for next turn. Maybe we do the Ral. But round 4, we lose to Ruby Storm. Not feeling great about it. It's okay, we're 2-2 at this point. Go to round 5. I sit down. My opponent is very clearly flustered. We're in the 2-2 bracket. Things aren't looking great for us at this point in time, you know? Play this land. And let's play Ral, I think. We'll just swing all. Primetime opponent for round 5. Very flustered. He lost his pen. He had to borrow one of mine, which is totally fine. And he barely scrapes it out after 3 games. We go to game 3. He barely beats me. I don't have the right answers to stop Primetime. He has a lot of... He has 4 copies of Beseiju who endures. So I have a rough time of it in that matchup. And that's fine and dandy. So I am 2-3 at this point. Any loss, and I'm out of the day. That's fine. Now I'm scared to play my Boomerang Basics because I don't want him to exile it a second one out of my grave, but I think we just gotta live with that. Oh, we can just Steaming Sauna, actually. I think that's where I want to be. Just sink all of my mana into drawing cards. Round 6, after the primetime loss, was against... What were we up against round 6? It was an Affinity Mirror. I remember because we're both in the X3 bracket at this point. We sit down and he is looking like he's not having a good time. He's had a rough day of playing Magic the Gathering at this point. He's quiet. He's not like responding to the good luck, have funs. And we're swinging for 3. We should hopefully have this next turn. We'll see. We keep drawing lands. We look at deck lists. My list is better built for the mirror. I'm also in a much better headspace. Like, even though I am 2-3 at this point and any loss will kick me out of the tournament, I'm still having a good time. I'm still really trying to get the most that I can out of the experience and not let my losses get to me. So I think both the deck advantage of having better sideboard for the mirror and just being in a better like headspace really helped me out that match, and I clean 2-0'd the Affinity Mirror. Dang it, he's gonna lifelink 4. Not much we can do about that. Is he a demon? He's not a demon. Alright, we're... One, 2, 3. Just like a little bit off. Dang it. Wait, this is 3. Yeah, this is fine. We have it. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, sometimes we win with combo and sometimes we just win with prowess Otters. But yeah. Round 6 with the Infinity Mirror. Feels good, feels good. Round 7, I queue into Temur midrange. I'm looking at his list. It's got counter spells and psychic frogs and riddlers. Some consigned to memories to consign his Riddler trigger, but it's not like... There's no white. There's no Wrath of the Skies. There's no Ephemerates. There's no Felias. It's just Fatal Pushes, Orcish Bowmasters, Psychic Frogs. No Atraxa Goryo situation. Just Demir stuff. And he saw that I was on Affinity on Melee, and he was like, oh, this is bad for me. And then he started looking at my list, and he's like, wait, you're not on Weapons Manufacturing. That's the card that I lose to the most. I see him gain some hope, but he basically sat down and was like, I can't wait to lose to you so I can go home. And we play out a rough 3 games. It is not easy. I lose the first game. I feel bad. I'm on the back foot, but I claw my way back, win the next 2 through a combination of constructs and kappas, as an Affinity player ought to do. And I'm passing round 7 on to round 8 at a nice 4-3. Trying to keep my head up. I had some fruit delivered to me mid-match. And now we are playing another game, so I get distracted and I forget what I'm doing. And then round 8, I queue into another Affinity Mirror. but this affinity player is playing Jeskai Affinity, and not for Jeskai Ascendancy. They're just playing a super control-y ass list. I don't know. This one, I guess? With the white is for portable holes and in the sideboard dispatch. I guess he... What does he take here? The second Badger Mole? Yeah, that makes sense. I wish this was a Bushwhack instead of an Analyze. But I think I'll Boomerang Basics, the Storm Chasers, and replay it, I guess. Lol. I don't really have a use for double green right now. I mean, I could cast it for a single green and go get an island. I think that's what we do. And it was another 3 hard-fought games. In the third game, he's doing a construct plan. I have a Hercules recall. I recall all of his artifacts. He's got like nothing on the board. I feel good. I get a Kappa down. Then he plays Hercules recall, and all of my little tokens go away. All of my drones go away. And Kappa's back in my hand, but I have no way to cast them. And yeah, he comes back from that. He plays a Kappa, wins the set from having his recall in response to my recall. And that's how I go out on an affinity mirror. So overall, I think affinity was well suited. I think the day would have been very different if I had played round 2 with my whole brain instead of with whatever my lack of brain. But I'm not going to be that rude to myself. You know, I definitely feel by the end of the day, I got really good exposure in terms of playing out 9 rounds of Magic, which was one of my goals going into the day. And I think I will do better next time. I think I will be less anxious next time. And so next one is Standard. So we're going to grind some Standard for the next couple months. And go to Portland is the next RC that I'm qualified for. And we're going to kick ass. So that's the game plan for the next 2 months. This does mean that we get to play Arena instead of Moto. Like, we may play some challenges and stuff on Moto, but there was a line where I just hold up the mana and play the Valley Flood Caller, but I like this better. I like having multiple Otters. Now, I would love some green sources, you know? If we can get a single forest in our Badger Mole to stick around, then we might be cooking. No blocks. I think he's just doing like standard is it pile. I don't think we're in a mirror match. I could always be proven wrong, of course. We're gonna play this Thunder Trap. See what we get. Oh, he's gonna counter it? That'd suck. That'd be an interesting... We don't have the mana to Bushwhack. We could Storm Chasers. I do like playing Storm Chasers talent. The Roaring Furnace, though, is probably the move. And I'm just gonna Flood Maw the Otter to pop in some damage. If he torches in response, that's fine. Combustion Technique. Ooh, is it lessons? That's interesting. That's fun. I love the lessons. The otters out here learning. I'd love a green source though. If we could get a green source, that'd be great. A Riddler. Yeah, Is It Soup piles are still very good in standard. I have my own Is It Soup built as well. Like, he knows I have this, but I think I just hold on. We end and see how his turn goes, and then we flash a Valley Flood Caller now that we have 2 of them. We're still looking for a green source. We remembered to go live on YouTube today. I forgot last time. This card's cool. This deck is cool. I'm not mad about it. All things considered. Does it have... It has Ward 1. That's not too bad. There's only 1 lesson in the grave. Two mana up. We know he's got this. It's a sorcery. We love sorcery speed. It'll quench ya. Rude. Well, we're gonna Roaring Furnace this guy before he gets out of hand. Draw your card. He could double block, I guess. That's fine. It'd be really nice if we could get a green source. Or any lands at this point. Like, we're so behind on lands. We got a green source. But we have to try to bait this out now. It feels bad. I think I don't know. I let him take his turn. Maybe next turn. If he can just like play the Riddler and like something else. Yeah, play the Riddler and then play another card. Ugh. Another, it'll quench ya. So rude. Why would you use... This doesn't even tap for green. Our green source doesn't even tap for green. of lands. Now it taps for green. Woo! We needed to keep the cards in our hand, actually, to make Roaring Furnace do things. It's okay. We're losing to the Is It soup. It's too good. The soup is too good. That's such a good card. That is such a good card. Like 2 mana draw 3? 2 mana draw 3? Who cares if it's conditional? That's fucking stupid. It is straight stupid. We're not in a good spot. If he just throws that back in my hand, I've sunk so much mana into it. He let me draw a card though, so that's what I wanted. Excuse me. Heyo! Hello. Playing some standard. With all that mana up, he's gonna counter me, right? Nope. Well, he's gonna draw 3 cards and then counter me. Oh, nope. Well, that's good enough. Fuck you! Whee! I have 2 Valley Flood colors in there, which means there's only 1 left in my deck. He's at 15, I'm at 9. Boomerang basics in here. Papa. Level 3 Storm Chaser. That's intense. See if I can get this to stick this time. We go 1 and a green for Badger Mole Cub. Pay a blue and 2. Level 3, bring something back. But then we're out of mana. We're probably just dead. That's not an Into the Flood Maw. Badger Mole Cub seems pretty good in all the formats I've seen. It's good. It's a good card. I don't know if Temur Otters is the best shell for it, but I love Temur Otters, so that's where I'm putting it. But it's a good card. I want to show you guys the full strength of my deck, but my deck is not working with me. I still had fun. To quote Sonic Frontiers, I'm here! I actually don't know how the quote goes, but hi, welcome! Your girl is trying to play some Otters, but lacking the green for the vitality to make her Otters do the things that she wants them to do! We're still keeping it though. Thank you later, it's a banger actually. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I wish that were me. Oh, got basic forest. That's, you know, things are looking up. I'd like a breeding pool on the top of my deck. Whoa, dragons, dragons. What do you mean dragons? Starting town. Is this a Jeskai dragon situation? I unfortunately have to play this so that I can play this. We're gonna grab our Song of Totentaz. We have all the combo pieces, right? We just need to make sure that they stick around long enough that I get to do the combo. Actually, we would like a Storm Chaser's talent in addition to everything that we have. Nothing like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card combo. No blocks. Breeding pool. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We play a forest and then we pass. And then on his end step, we flash in Valley Flood Caller. We hope that he like taps out all of his mana this turn. Tap out, use your mana, fight me. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, do that. Replay it. Use all of your mana. Hit me for 8, I don't care. Like, if I can top deck a Storm Chaser's tail. No! Leave my guy alone. I guess my guy is gone. That's fine, I guess. Things are less good now. Yeah, we kind of needed that Otter to stick around. Maybe I was supposed to tap for green, green, blue? I don't know. I shouldn't have tapped that, that's for sure. This is not what I wanted to do. Here's the thing though, if we can still top deck a Storm Chaser's talent, we can still party. Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody have a good time. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we die. Ugh! How dare they play interaction? Perhaps I should be running more interaction in my main board, but nah. Excuse me. It's Party Rock is in the house tonight. Party Rockers. It's exclamation mark S, right? Party Rocker. Party Rock. Party Rock is in the house tonight? Is it that? Party Rocker. Party Rock is. Huh. I'm hurting my head over here. Dude, I had so many games where I was playing on my phone and the otters were doing the otter things, and now I come on here trying to show off my otters and they're not doing the thing. But this is looking pretty good over here. This hand is looking pretty tasty. So but people regularly debate if it's Party Rockers or if it's Party Rock is. Yeah, that checks out. I like when lyrics are stacked or like melodies are stacked so that the lyrics are both of the things that you're hearing. Like they layer it and then you have these debates on whether it's one or the other and it's actually both. I need a land, please. That's a land, thank you. Oh. Ask politely and you shall receive. I'm going to return Storm Chaser's talent to my hand and then replay it. My decks always work when I'm not playing them, right? Just better than what I'm doing in Arena you started. Daijobu. Arena starting off feels awful because the economy is so bad, and so unless you're like wailing out of control, you have to build garbage and just kind of like play a lot of little events to try to gain advantage, like literal card advantage for your collection. It's really hard to free to play Arena. For the sake of I hope LMFAO had a smart enough writer to mean both. Yeah. I bet they did. Man, he killed my dude. If he hadn't killed my dude, I'd be able to Vitality and hold up my dudes for Flood Caller. I think we hit him. And we end the turn. Yes, summon Fenrir, play lands. That feels so good. Do that. Do that, my guy. I love this for you. Oh, thank goodness. Tall tapped out and nowhere to go. This is where we party rock. Sorry guys, I gotta lock in. I gotta do a lot of game actions here. We're gonna generate so much fucking mana. We're just having a good time, and he's just sitting here watching it. He's like, yeah, pop off, queen. I can, at this point, make infinitely many rats and do infinite damage, but we are going to stop here. We did it! We did the thing! We have presented a loop that makes infinite mana and infinite rats with haste and prowess. Woo! How good. Hi, Blonde! Hi, Beard! Pachi pachi. Arigato. Raph, I think this is your first time where YouTube chat is now also present. Well, you're present. So, you know, that's on screen now. We've got YouTube, we got Twitch, we all interacting. My Otters did the thing. Wasn't that fun? Red gave me an idea the other day to put Yggdra in your gnome deck for interplay with some. That's a lot of words. You're a big fan of being present. I'm also a big fan of you being present. I'm gonna recap the RC a little bit again. I'm sorry for anyone who heard it earlier. But you know, people have wandered in. So I gotta gloat that I went 5-4 in the RC this last weekend, which isn't much of a gloat. But I was so close to day 2 I could taste it, right? Like I just needed to win round 8, round 9, and I would have been in there. And technically, I did get a win round 9, but that's because my opponent didn't show up because I was in the 4-4 bracket, and everyone gives up at that point because you can't day 2 when you're X4. But I lasted 8 rounds. 8 rounds. That's the best I've done at an RC yet, and if I continue on my journey of progress, there's nowhere to go but up, then, you know, then that means next time I qualify for day 2. And for the Pro Tour. Yeah, right? That's where we're at. Get him next time for sure. So next time is standard. That's in 2 months in January for Portland. I think I shock this. I go to combat. He doesn't block. We play Thunder Trap Trainer and we leave up Flood Maw because Hydra is scary. Oregon or Maine, not to dox a public event. It's Portland, Oregon. So, I don't know exactly what I'll be playing in Portland yet. Obviously, we've got 2 months to figure it out. Resolve. I guess on the stack of that, I could. No, the land is in, so. Oop. This is where we get rid of the Hydra. we are going to basics something. We're gonna shock that in. Oh, we should have kept the land in hand. It's okay. It's just good practice to keep it in hand. I think we hit the traveling chocobo this turn and Saz's next turn. Yeah, we can just replay this. But I am a big fan of Temur Otters, so not impossible that I take this to Portland. We gotta see what the meta looks like in the next 2 months. Did I ever tell you about the time you considered? I think you did. I think you did tell me about the time you tried to apply, or you considered applying to watch CRT. Look at all these birds. What am I supposed to do about all these birds? Nothing, I guess. I'm gonna basics this. Roaring Furnace, the Traveling Chocobo again. Play a land for turn. Swing both. Leave up Thunder Trap Trainer as a blocker if we need it. I know last time you told me about the way to rent online cards. How do you deal with IRL economy, and has it stopped you from playing any decks you've wanted to? I deal with IRL economy by being a whale. I have disposable income. I'm thankfully in a privileged enough position to be able to afford playing Magic the Gathering in paper. I also have a large local community of players that and a local team that I work with, where if I don't have a card, I can very often ask the group and someone will let me borrow it. But I also just buy a lot of cards. I buy packs, I buy singles. I just recently put in a sell order to Card Kingdom where I sold all the bulk rares that I had, which was quite a lot. I think, oh, he didn't swing in, so we're going to hold up this. We're gonna start here and see how much we can get rid of. We have 4 cards in hand, so we can get rid of either of the Saz's chocobos. Got 1 card in hand. I'll reply to chat in just a moment. I'm locked in. I'm gonna shock that for that. And put him into a position where he has to block at least one of these. I think we pop the Hydra to hand. Actually, let's... Not that. Those two. Because it's instant speed, we can declare our attacks, see where he's gonna go with this. Yeah, we're gonna pop the Hydra back to hand. Tifa's scary, but I don't think... He'd have to have specifically Ice Till Explorer and a Crackland for Tifa to like threaten me here. Yeah, it's very nice being able to wail out. You said privileged position. But outside of like Gaia's Cradle or a Tabernacle of Pendra Veil, you don't see me having a problem. Yeah, like, and then I don't need like a Tabernacle or a Pendril. or Gaia's Cradle for the decks that I play in like Modern and Standard, and that's where my focus is going to remain. I was mentioning that I put in a sell order to Card Kingdom, and I sold just bulk. Like I sold like a bundle's worth of bulk plus like another extra deck box, like maybe 2,000 cards, mostly bulk rares, and I have $1,800 in Card Kingdom store credit right now from just selling cards that I don't need for the formats that I play. So that also helps me kind of like cycle to the cards that I do need, whether I'm doing trades for the cards that I need or just selling a bunch of stuff from all of the packs that I opened that I don't need and then turning that into the cards that I do need. Yeah, after a certain point of like investing in Magic, your collection can kind of refuel itself. There's selling to like Card Kingdom and trades, or just selling for like store credits at events and stuff as well. And you can usually, not usually, but there's an opportunity to get better value for your cards at events. Like I was able, like, I'm saying like a lot, I'm sorry for that, but I was really lucky at my LGS, and I bought like their last Final Fantasy Collector Booster Pack on the shelf a couple months ago. And in that one pack, that singular pack, was a pink neon ink traveling chocobo. At the time that I pulled it, that card was selling for like $2,500 on TCG Player. And I have a good relationship with the store, so they offered to list it on TCG Player for me. And they would take their cut for commission, but I would still get like 70% of the card value after the sale. Unfortunately, it didn't sell on TCG Player, and so I just took it with me to Vegas this last weekend, and the price has dropped since I originally opened it. So I was able to sell it in Vegas this weekend for $1,520 at one of the booths. I probably could have squeezed out a little more if I had shopped around, but I was happy with that number. I was looking for about $1,500. And I sold the other cards for like $200 in store credit at them as well. So I was able to buy some of the cards that I forgot to bring with me but needed for my deck and nobody else had. So yeah. Feels pretty good. The Magic economy is real. Love it or hate it. It exists. Ooh, pack. Fame. Spelunking. Saw that card a few times this last weekend. But yeah, because I scrubbed out of day one, Sokka Tenacious Tactician was like my bomb rare in my pre-release kit. Like, look at him. Menace, prowess. Other allies you control have menace and prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an ally. Like, he makes the army and bumps it up. It's so good. Card prices are crazy. Card prices be all over the place. And I love gambling, so it really feeds into a bad love of mine. We've got our colors. We got a mole. We got a bushwhack. We got the vitality. This feels good. This is what I want to see. We're gonna Botanical Sanctum, Bushwhack. I guess for another forest. We could have held on to the Bushwhack to use it as removal with how many lands we have in hand, but there's also the aspect of just wanting to filter. We're gonna play the mountain and get Sokka out of here. We don't want to give him a chance to get real big and scary. That's a risky combination. Love of gambling and card packs. Yeah, it's also a bad combination with my high credit limit on my credit cards, but it's okay. Money isn't real anyway. Who cares about credit card debt, Lamau? I'm doing okay. Don't worry about me. When you've got skin in the game for a while, there are ways to tell what people are gonna buy, but overall, it's just to get the cards you need. Yep. The smartest way of shopping for Magic cards is to buy the singles that you need. we're gonna go... Damn. I think we're gonna go Badger Mole, Thunder Trap Trainer. Because we can do that. Earthbend this. Get immediate value off of it. And then if these stick around, then next turn we can play the Vitality. That bought too many cards. Donathon gonna go crazy. Honestly, if I do like a donathon or like a subathon situation, I think the proceeds would be going towards angel trees. I want to do angel trees this Christmas season, or food pantries. I'm in a position where I don't need that, right? Like, the economy is what it is, and like everybody could deal with like a little bit more money in their pockets for sure. But I'm thankfully in such a place where anything like that would go to charity. Boop, boop, boo. He's playing Lessons, so he's got like this card with which exiles stuff, which makes me not want to play the Vitality right now. They already exiled my Badger Mole Cub. I think we'll just keep it conservative here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I forgot about its Ward 1. We're just throwing now. Heck. We just needed to play the land first. Oh my god. Kinda sucks that you can't use Lessons as they're intended to be designed in Commander unless you put them in the 99. Doesn't Commander have a sideboard? Can't you have a sideboard in Commander? Heck and dang. Yeah, big hex. Nope. Goodbye, Thunder Trap Trainer. We'll miss you. We're gonna remember that it has Ward 1 this time and not target it with Into the Floodmaw. Big brain. Look at this. I'm even gonna put an extra land out there. Boom. Please tap this way. It didn't actually matter, but... Naruhodo. Yeah, EDH just isn't my bag. Full respects for those who it is, but it's not my bag. I'm just gonna keep up this mana. Punching for 1 isn't what my deck needs to be doing right now. Dude, we have so much mana. Crazy. Still so much mana. We have no max hand size with Steaming Sauna. I forget that. something I need to remember, especially in paper. Ah! I wish this was an analyze the pollen. I wish I had I wish I had stuff. I think we just have this enter tapped. And we throw out a badger mole. Yeah, refresh your to roll. When something you don't control goes to grave, he gets +1/+1. Beginning of your upkeep, you can sweep all the counters off to exile. Well, then I'm out. Not to I know about Yggdra. But excuse me. This one. I mean, okay. Not my lands that are earth-bended so they come back as lands. My turn. Well. I'm gonna bushwhack fight here. This is one thing that I do enjoy about this deck, is that it can grind out long games. Tom Bombadil. I wonder if he's gonna let me land this. It landed. Oh! Oh! We might be party rocking in the house tonight. Oh, I should have tapped that for the mana. Already misplaying. We'll leave up that much. So X equals 6. If he has the hard counter, there's not much I can do about that. Boomerang basics. We return this. We replay it. We tap everything for mana. We hope that he doesn't have a board wipe, I guess. $12. I'm just doing the thing, guys. I love a deck that can get punched and stay up. I love having untapped triggers on the stack and then tapping for 20 more mana. That's what I love. I love this deck. When it does the thing, it feels so good. We just need to be able to protect ourselves to get to the point where we can do the thing, right? I can't wait till we get learn cards in Strixhaven. When does Strixhaven come out? We gotta do some math, because if we can add some learning to this, MTG 2026 release schedule. January 20. No. Why must they do this every RC? Why must the new cards come out, be legal the weekend of the RC? Lorwyn Eclipse comes out on January. Oh, Strixhaven is April. You're right. But Lorwyn Eclipse is January 23rd, 2026. And then TMNT is March 6th. Which I. Okay, so at least TMNT comes after the Milwaukee RC. But Lorwyn comes out like the same weekend as the RC in Portland. That's so annoying. Lorwyn, if it's anything like old Lorwyn, is gonna be nutty. I mean, they announced that the promo for Secret Lair Spotlight at SCG cons this year, or this upcoming year, or at least for the first couple ones, is gonna be a borderless Vendalion click. So there's some mumblings of, oh, is that gonna be reprinted in Lorwyn? But yeah, Lorwyn's gonna be a time. I'm keeping this 6. I'm gonna put back the Willow Rush Verge. I think that's where I'm at. Spire Bluff, Storm Chasers, everybody's favorite opening. It's my favorite opening. Spyglass Siren, I don't think we care enough about that. Let's opt first. We're gonna bottom that. We have the lands that we need at this point in time. I'm just gonna play a tapped Breeding Pool. Temur mid-range scenario. We're looking at a Kaito in a couple turns. I can see the future. My mind is so big. My brain is huge. We can get rid of both of them so that the Kaito can't do the thing. And if we can, we should try. Yeah, we're just gonna flood maw this. Slow him down a turn at least. Oh, he knows. I think that just adds value to this. Actually, we probably hold up the Flood Maw so that he still can't ninjutsu. I think that's correct. he gonna counter it? That would hurt my feelings a little bit. Yeah, he countered it. My feelings are, in fact, a little hurt. It's okay. We carry on. At least we can Steaming Sauna next turn. Start drawing cards. Boo. Yeah, I'll take the 2. I don't care. We'll eat at least 4, probably more. He'll probably do the Kaito thing this turn. Return the Flood Pits Drowner. No, Enduring Curiosity draw 2. I see. I see. Not bad. I guess. That's a good card, but we're kind of in a weird spot. I'm gonna Flash in Valley Flood Caller, then Flash in Storm Chaser's talent. And we'll pop the Enduring Curiosity back to hand while we're at it. And now you can get rid of that. Got like an extra prowess trigger off of doing all of that on the stack. So that our Otter survives the Flood Pits Drowner trade. And then yeah, you Kaito in now. At long last, probably. Alright, we opt. It's got a stun counter on him. He -2'd. That's rude. No offspring. Boomerang basics. This can only go to creatures. But we can't play the Row. So I think we have to do Boomerang basics. Bounce one of these. That's a card. But not one that we can play this turn. Like, we can't afford to shock for it. That's a bad plan. That's good. If we can survive, hope isn't lost just yet. Like if we can top deck, Analyze the Pollen or Valley Flood Caller. 3, 6, yeah. Still got a stun counter on him too. That sucks. USB-C core charger or something. I bet they do. Ooh, we drew one. Ooh, we drew one. Alright, let's see. We don't know what that is. But we have to try. We're gonna collect evidence. can't believe we're doing it, guys. We don't really have the mana to like go farther. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a crazy fucking top deck, my guy. I think we still don't have enough, but yeah, we don't have enough. Oh yeah, we needed one more creature. We probably shouldn't have played that. We should have just played this. Oh man, that does it. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. We were a mana short of being able to do all the things we wanted to do. Heck and dang. Was there a way that I could have sequenced that better? Almost certainly. Almost certainly. But we're not gonna linger on it. Like, we'll learn from it, but someone to play counters and blah 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 blah. No notes today? Nah. Today we're just chilling and vibing. Well, turn one. Oh, we've got all the mana we want. Well, we still need a red source, but doing pretty good. Notes are for when we're more decided on a deck. I gotta see how the meta shapes up. Ruh-roh, can't find your glasses. That's not good. Mine are on my face. Well, not my model's face, but you know. You can't see them. Are they not on your face? I am so bad about putting my phone or glasses down somewhere and then turning around and absolutely forgetting where I just placed them. It's kind of bad, but you know, I persevere. Nah, I mean, I can't see without my glasses quite, like, barely at all. My eyesight has gotten so bad. So I do not be wandering around without them these days. Ooh, Boomerang Basics. I just love this card so much. It's so good. Okay, I don't need another one. I mean, it is really good, but your girl needs a red source. That's what she needs. Angels. Angels. If you can touch it, you can see it. That's nice. I'm getting to the point where, like, my nearsighted vision is starting to go. I might start needing bifocals. That doesn't feel good. I mean, I can see plenty fine with my current glasses, which are just correcting my nearsightedness. So We'll see. We'll see. Exile a card. We will exile. Plus one more. We'll exile. Yeah, we'll do the land. This is a problem. But we can just pop it to hand and reset its counters, thankfully. I will block there. You gain your 2 life. Your eye doctor probably thinks you're a mutant because your vision's getting better. That's crazy. Mine's not doing that. We'll have it enter tapped. I didn't even think about its interaction with Lightstall Inquisitor where I can pay 2 to make it come in untapped anyway. Quite nice. I wish I had a blue up instead of this stupid forest. I wish I had a mountain or a red source. He's drawn so many cards. If I call the police, this has to be illegal. He has to be cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return that to his hand pretty soon here, because weeboo, weeboo. Too big. Big scary angel. Seam rip. Take an otter, I guess. My storm chasers! We got a red source. That feels good. I will uptick and then I will swing in. And if he goes to blocks, I'll Flood Maw there. I think I'll Flood Maw there anyway. Actually, I should do it on his turn. Yeah, I should do it on his turn. We'll also see where he declares his attacks. That'll change what we do as well. He's gonna be drawing 2 a turn? That's gotta be illegal. Oof, another youthful Valkyrie. 2 of them? That's so many. Draws another card. I'd like to see him full swing at Ral. We'll still pop this Valkyrie back to hand. Ral will survive the encounter. Sick. Especially since this is colorless mana, so I don't have to be worried about that tapping to like save the angel. I don't think we declare the block there. We let that go. we do 3 and 2, that's not very good. Roaring Furnace is pretty good though. 3 cards in hand, that kills this one. That one's a problem. Do I X equals 1 just to give it the prowess trigger? I think I do. Go, my little rat and otter army. That's 9, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage, so he has to block at least what, well, some of it. And in so doing, he weakens his board state, which is cool in my book. Go, my little minions. And we'll probably, depending on Ral's loyalty count, if we can -3 Ral, we will. I want to draw cards. I mean, I think the Enduring Innocence is a good block. Yeah. Gain 2, go back to 4, still have your draw stuff. But I'm also not worried about dying this turn because the Youthful Valkyrie is in hand. Quite nice. I mean, it is white, so it's not impossible for them to have a board wipe here. But with the kind of aggro deck that they're playing, I would think not. I just want to play some Otters. I mean, I've done a good job of playing some Otters. We've done that. For sure. Oh! No, not like this. Not lifelink. Yeah, Ral's dead. Rest in peace, Ral. There's the vitality, but we don't have anything to like loop with the vitality anymore. Three, 6, 11. We're basically dead. That's annoying. This is a turn late. That's the 1 damage. We're dead. Concede. We're playing against a lot of white decks. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, the Temur we lost, but I think that was like a good relevant deck. Is It Soup is also good and relevant, so like. This looks fine. We'll go tap land, Thunder Trap, Badger Mole. Maybe I should be trying to do more earthbending stuff instead of like bushwhack, and we'll analyze the problem we need to find our combo. Oh, this is rough. I want the boomerang basics, I think. It's just too good. It's just too good. Woods? Oh no. Well, there's that piece. Four more quest counters, but a +1/+1 on target creature you control and against trample. He's got landfall, put a +1/+1 counter, and trample on things now. Pretty good. That's pretty good. No, we'll just eat 10. That's fine. Let's see. We have, if we do that, we have 6, 7 mana. You may have a +1/+1 counter. I have decided. If we go here, do that. Double green and a 1 for that. We can't do this and this. We're just a little short. We needed to play this, then this. Oh no, because these tap for 3, we have plenty. It's okay, we can still flash them in. We had plenty! Oh man. Well, not really. We don't have the rats. We need the Totentaz. I hate that. Two will trample over. We're not dead. We take not dead. I'll take that. Here we go. We're gonna keep tapping all of the otters for a ton of blue, playing things, and we can keep cycling boomerang basics. So we get, you know, what we need here. Which is really a second Storm Chasers, I guess. Or Totentaz. We missed an opportunity to make a bunch of blue mana. It's okay. We're not running out anytime soon. This guy is just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, whatever, dude. And that's valid. Because I can do that infinitely. I can search my whole deck when I'm at that stage. I like that he liked my deck. I liked his nice deck emotes. It is at that point in the tournament where I'd be like, okay, so let me present my loop. I can tap these 5 creatures for 5 blue mana, or however many I was tapping, for however much mana. And every time I do this, I'm gonna go up. I guess we grab an island. I don't love this. I also don't love that red has access to exiling things. Red and white can exile my stuff, so... But hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't exile my vitality and we can just have it bushwhack fight the voice victory. He's swinging. That doesn't give me confidence. Yep. I was right. I was right to be concerned. I don't know why you wouldn't do that in advance. I was tapped out. But okay, guy. I have a whole lot of nothing. Maybe we trim some lands because we're in bushwhack. Because we're bushwhack gaming. Cut some lands for some torches, maybe. We're gonna try that. We're gonna cut down to 21 lands and put in 2 torch the towers. I think that's where I'm at. You know, I didn't know all of this. But let's put in some torches. And we're gonna take out maybe a breeding pool because I don't like shocking myself. And we're doing 2 bushwhack, 2 analyze. Maybe there? No. One of the fast lands. Maybe? I don't know. Well, I was thinking maybe I play Land of War Elves because I play Badger Mole Cub. But if I put too many creatures in my deck that aren't otters, then I don't know, things get funnier. You know? Bossing, Say, Forest, Patchwork, with the Offspring. We definitely played that. I think we Roaring Furnace here. I don't want to hit here, so I will. Like, I don't love that, but don't know what it is. You tend not to run Land of War Elf specifically unless you need an elf and a 1/1 and a 1 mana. See, mana's good. 2 mana? Even better, right? Ouroboros, are we dead? If we're not dead, then we party. I don't know what that looks like yet. Oops. That's weird. I have streamer mode enabled too. You don't untap badgers or moles. It's okay. Three, 6, 8. I can make x equals 7. Oh, that's such a base top deck. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, they only had a haste until the end of turn. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he passed. I don't know why he did that. I don't really have anything to sink all of this mana into right now. Yeah. You can have this back. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. He's got 3 blockers, and I have a metric fuck ton of damage. 18, or 7, 8. Yeah, we're just gonna... Math is for blockers, this one. Yeah, that's enough. We don't need to go infinite to win the game. Sometimes a massive army of rats is enough. Dude, I think if he had just swung at me, he probably could have won. He was being too cautious. I didn't do the math though. I didn't do blocker math, so I don't know if I was actually dead or not. This is kind of poo-poo, but we'll keep it and see what happens. I think I got like 2 more games in me for stream. We'll see though. Ugh, healing decks, man. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. No red source, we can't Roaring Furnace this. At least if any of the Enduring Vitalities get to stick around, we'll have a red source at that point in time. I assume that after we slam the first one, he's gonna Shelter by a Ghost it. Yeah, I can do that. We're just gonna buy some time here by throwing that back into his hand. But if he doesn't Sheltered by Ghosts here, we're in business. Though, we'll probably want... Oh, we probably should have held on to this, actually. Because if he doesn't Sheltered by Ghosts right here, then we would want to have it to target whatever he was trying to attach the aura to. Yeah, we just straight up shoot this. He'll put the counters on something, which doesn't feel great. We will pay 2 life for another one. And then we can play this back next turn. I love that Boomerang Basics is a +1. Like, you get to put your card back to your hand and draw a card if it was, like, your own card. Like, it's... Whew. So good. Like, if it was an instant, it'd be too good. They had to make it a sorcery. Because it's also a lesson. Like, once they give us learn mechanics and Strixhaven, like... Ooh, this set's gonna be so good. It's already so good. Hi. We return this. There is only 3 cards in hand. This only does 3, but that's fine. If we were to do this... I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to do this. In which case, I can just put this down as like a threat. No attacks, end turn. Storm Chaser's talent is so important also. I imagine that if he has a Sheltered by Ghosts, he'd want to put it on the Healer's Hawk to split the threats. Huh. Target Badger Mole Cub? Yeah. Still gonna do that. That's fine. And then we'll tap all the lands to unlock here. That's good. That feels good. We're gonna bushwhack like that. And then we're gonna attack and torch. And if he doesn't take the bait, we'll just block and torch. Very simple. I wonder what he's got in his hand. Obviously not lands. Humma, humma, humma. Timeout. I should have tapped that for the mana. Lol. Auto tapper's so stupid. Aaliyah, Guided by Light. That's a good card. He's so healthy. Oh, not this guy. I hate this rabbit. This rabbit right here. All my homies hate this rabbit. I probably should have held on to cards in my hand. Well, let's see. He does any blocks. He probably won't, but it's good to see. And then they'll fight like that. Ugh, we're 1 off from being able to collect evidence 8. What do we even want to draw then? Opt? Opt would be another draw that we like that could work. I mean, that's a card. Deals 1. Probably do it there. Yeah, right there. I would love if he blocked with the Essence Channeler, but I don't think he's gonna do that. You've lost life this turn, he gets flying. Another land. I mean, we're alive. Maybe we should have done the Offspring? I don't know. We don't have any way of giving it haste. This only grabs creatures or lands. Dang it. Just a little bit short. Like, we eventually got somewhere, but... Darn. Darn. Well, we're not ending on a loss, so we have to keep going, right? Land ho. I mean, potentially we could play things like accumulate wisdom and replace the torch with more lessons. Like if we do lessons in all of our spell slots and sorcery spots. We'll take a look at our options. Not his cabbages. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Pretty good land that we got there. Badger mole cub, no. Not another one. That's crazy. He's popping off. Someone tell this guy to relax. I think we just pass. That's scary. Not another one. That's really scary. Alright, what do we need off the top of our deck? We need Enduring Vitality. That's what we need. That's not Enduring Vitality. Okay. We thin the deck first. Forest. Pow. That's not Enduring Vitality either. Well, what can you do? I can cast 2 on his turn. We swing in with those. See if we can bait a block. Oh. It's kind of rude. I think we die. Yeah, we're dead. Well, we still can't end on a loss, so we have to keep going. Wait, let's take a moment. One more. Let's clone. Like, we could play these. Play firebending lesson instead of torch. Bloodmaw's a good card. Stick one of those. And then we've got Boomerang. Maybe we cut Floodmaws entirely. That doesn't sound correct. But I want to draw more cards. And I want lessons. So that I can draw more cards. You know? You know. Waterbend X. Is that worth doing? I want to try that. But I don't want to pay 5 life. I do 2 of those. Only 1 of those. We've got 2, 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 20 lands. That's kind of low, but lessons. Let's jam a bunch of lessons in there and see what happens. I do enjoy that both standard and modern right now are pretty open in terms of like what you can play, and like there's room to build right now. That always feels good. Yeah, we're gonna combustion technique that guy. Get out of here, guy. Get out of here, guy. Oh, we whiffed. Seismic sense would have done better there. Dude, the whiff always feels bad. Yeah, surveil, my guy. Go for it. I need a land. Farm animals. Yeah, saw that coming. But this isn't super scary, so. That's fine. You may block. That is allowed. Goodbye. Maybe we should have cast this just to get this to 3. untaps. I want this. I just have not been keeping this up. That's a my problem. That's a my fault scenario. This is good. Doop doo. Huh. I need to go faster. I'm gonna time out. This time is almost. It really is here. We're gonna do this one. We got Toten Taz, we're good. Yeah, they see the writing is on the wall. I've got Toten Taz. We love opponents who know when to quit. So that's the win that we're gonna end on. But this deck is so sick. I think the lessons were the right pivot. I think I might need to go up a land, maybe, but that felt pretty good. That was a pretty good game. So I think I've got the spice. I don't know if it's tier 1. I don't know if it's better than Is It Soup, but it feels really good. You put a bunch of good cards in a deck and then you make a bunch of mana and it's hard to have a deck that feels bad. I mean, it does have its bad hands for sure. But thank you for joining me today. Watch the VOD back if you didn't hear how all of my rounds went for the RC. I talked about them earlier. But thank you for joining me today. I'll see you guys next time. So I hope you have a good night or a good afternoon or a good morning or whatever, what have you, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!